Today, we go in search of fish.
Yesterday we went diving off a Big Sur with Logan and Kyle. Here we're just finishing getting ready, wrapping our fins up because we're going to have to make a little bit of a hike down. So we walked through the trees, down the hill. There was a sign up there that had said there was baby rattlesnakes that had bit a poor lady's dog that was nearby. So we were just making sure to look out for that as we start coming through here. It's super muddy. I offered to let Kyle have a piggyback ride, but he didn't want to take me up on that. So we just kept on walking, bumping our fins on every tree on the way out there. But it's really not so bad. All the way from where we parked down to the beach, it's really only a 3-minute walk at most. Once you get down to the beach, you have some boulders and stuff like that that are leading up to the water if it's high tide. So you'll have to kind of be careful not to slip and twist your ankle or, be able to get in and out easily with the fins on. So I set up my paddle board and I kind of just used it as a surfboard and jumped out there and started paddling to get over those first few waves as quick as I could. The paddle boards are super nice because they're not too heavy, so you can get through rough terrain with them, kind of just toss them down the hill, worst case scenario. They're not too expensive typically. And if you, God forbid, need to get anybody out of there, you can throw them up there. Or if you're feeling seasick or cold during the winter, you can kind of take a break up there. And it provides a lot more storage for your spear gun and everything else. So coming down on this first dive, I saw a little Cabezon on that wall there. He was pretty well hidden. Of course, as I was swimming halfway down, my goggles started filling up faster and faster with water because I hadn't gotten that good seal that I typically tend to get after making a couple dives. And I missed and shot behind him, so I had to go ahead and reload and make my way for a second dive and look around for him at this point, so I had lost him. I only closed one flap on the tip because the monkey-faced eel on the last dive had bent it, and I haven't gotten it to be able to sit under there super easily yet, so that can mess up the trajectory a little bit there too. So I came down here once I finally spotted him again, turned on the GoPro, caught my breath, and then I start making my way down for this second dive for him. I really didn't want to miss him this time, so I came right up on the side of him and got him right through the head. I bring him up, and then I end up having to dispatch him, and I spent about 10 minutes trying to get the spear tip off of there because I wasn't thinking that I could just remove the spear tip. I had forgot that I had started doing that. For this one, Logan had pointed this Cabezon out to me on the right side of the rock. I thought he was talking about it being underneath the front side here, so I was kind of just swimming around for a cool minute looking for it. And when I was just about at 60-70% of my breath hold, I swam around the other side to check that canyon on the right to see if that's what he was talking about. I spotted the Cabezon, and I was like already on my way up. I was already positively buoyant, starting to go towards the surface, but I was like, whatever. Let me just kick down and see if I can get this shot on him so he doesn't end up swimming off somewhere. So you can see me here looking around. Absolutely massive amount of sea urchins. And this right there, when you see my light go on him, is when I notice him. He's sitting right there. He takes one little kick. At that point, I knew I had to take the shot, otherwise he was going to be hiding deep underneath one of these rocks nearby. And we ended up getting him, so it wasn't too bad. You could hear Logan saying I was going the wrong way there. This guy is super pretty, kind of a purplish brown color. And they tend to change colors from what I've seen just slightly after you shoot them. I've seen a lot of them that looked super blue, and then when I go to pull them up, they'll turn back to more of a brownish color, which is interesting to see. I noticed that a lot with the rockfish too. The colors they look like underneath the water versus above the water can be kind of two completely different things. And you'll be like, oh man, they're super pretty. Let me show you what they look like. But they end up looking different. Then right here, it's almost impossible to see. You'll have to pause the video. I had kind of messed up whether I was starting or stopping my GoPro because I had it on the full-on mode. But at the very beginning of that clip right there, there's an octopus on the wall. So go ahead and pause the video and see if you can find him. Logan had spotted him. We didn't take him home. We didn't want to hurt that guy. He was nice and big, probably lived a long life, and we were going to let him keep doing his thing. He was super beautiful, though, had these golden eyes. I was shining the light in him, taking what I thought was a video, and hoping I was going to be able to show you guys, but we only got that tail end of it there. Here, just wanted to show you guys this massive amount of urchins again, kind of just swimming around. This should all be kelp here, and we'd have a ton more fish. So we got to get to smashing.